Okay, babe. Sorry, I just started recording right now.
No.
But I'm not recording you. I'm just asking, like, how would you feel if Halo the Master Chief Collection went to the Switch, babe? For the video, babe. It's a real question. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna go deeper into the conversation with you. I just want to start it off with that. How would you
I
feel?
wouldn't like it
Why?
because I think Halo needs to stay just on the Xbox.
You think Halo just needs to stay on the Xbox?
Yeah.
But you don't think that Switch is like and the Xbox are two different, completely different systems? Like two different customers?
That, yeah, like Mario or Nintendo attracts more people like Mario. Things like that aren't really, like, I like the Nintendo because I don't care about graphics. I want to play games I used to play as a kid. Like cartoon adventure games. But people that play Halo and buy the Xbox for Halo, they look for graphics, they look for like things like that you don't really get with the Nintendo.
So what you're saying is that people buy an Xbox for Halo, and why would you need an Xbox if you could just play Halo on the Switch?
Yeah. A lot of people, like, I buy Xbox for Gears.
Because you buy an Xbox for Gears.
Yeah, that's my game on the Xbox is Gears. But a lot of people buy Xbox for Halo.
But you could play Gears on your phone, but it's just the lag, huh? It's not good enough.
Good.
It's not.
I mean, nothing beats a good big screen TV.
But what if you could play Gears on the Switch? Would you still play it on the Switch, or you still play it on the Xbox?
Yeah, because I feel like it will look better on the Xbox. And also, I like the Xbox controller better than the Switch.
So even though it looked better on the Xbox, you still wouldn't want it to go to the Switch? Because you still wouldn't want an Xbox on your like, huh? That is true, though. If you think about it, what would you need an Xbox if you could just play your games on the Switch? Even though it's different, you agree it's for different customers, or not really?
It is like, I feel like a lot of Xbox people, they have the Nintendo Switch just like us. But a lot of the Nintendo people do not have an Xbox because they're different. They like different type of games and they grew up with different things, so that's what they're used to. I like both of them. Both of them offer different things. Like the Nintendo Switch, you could take it wherever you go, and you could pack your little games, and they're smaller, or get digital. And then the Xbox, you have like higher resolution games. You can play online, different controllers.
But like Halo Master Chief Collection, it's an older game, right? It's like you think you still don't think it makes it okay to be on the Switch because it's a very old game. Like it consists of like older games, like the first Halo 2, 3, 4.
I suppose that one would be okay to be on the Switch.
Just that one would be okay.
Because the resolution's set on it, but I feel like if they switch that one over, then the next Halo is going to be for both Xbox and Nintendo because they already have the Halo over there. So, like,
Oh yeah. So you don't think it will end right there?
no.
But what if Nintendo's just not? So okay.
I mean, if I was like part owner of Microsoft or whatever, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it
No.
if you were the owner.
But
part
I
owner?
guess right now as a consumer, I don't really care because, I mean, if they want to do it for Nintendo, fine, it doesn't matter.
Dang, you're blowing my mind right now. No way. Because you don't think it'll end with Halo. Do you think Gears of War 5 could work on the Switch? It should be able to, huh? It just would look crappy. The frames would suck. It wouldn't be ideal to play, huh?
Yeah.
On the Switch? But why not play it there, huh? Like,
Yeah, I feel like you will be able to play it, but it won't look as good, and you probably won't have the options that you have with the Xbox.
you don't think it'll hurt Xbox or make Xbox more money?
I think it will hurt it.
It will hurt it? Because why buy an Xbox, huh? You buy your Switch?
Yeah.
Like, and if you're buying a system for your kids, say you're a mom, which you are a mom, you don't care about gamings, and you just want to buy your kids a system. Like, I could buy them an Xbox, or I could buy them a Switch. I'll just get them a Switch, right? Because they could play the Xbox games on the Switch.
Because certain games are just known for, like, you relate them to a certain console. Like, it's like saying Nintendo's gonna switch Mario over to where you could play anywhere. You could play it on an Xbox. That will hurt them because a lot of people will buy Nintendo for Mario. A lot of people buy PlayStation for God of War and The Last of Us, and many people buy the Xbox for Halo. It will hurt them because they have an exclusive that's very popular. No one else has it, so it will hurt them.
It's because I think the people at 343, the people that make Halo, they're like, get ready, we're gonna be somewhere else. Maybe like PC, I don't know. Maybe on the phone. What do you think they meant when they said that? Which I'm not saying exactly what they said, but they said something like that, and people are scared.
People are scared that it's gonna go to a different console.
Well, for sure, I don't think it's not going to PlayStation, but like it could be the Switch or something.
Well, if they said the computer or the phone, then they probably just mean that you could
be on the computer or phone.
Yeah, I don't think that they meant another console. You will still have to purchase it through Microsoft, but it'll be compatible with your phone.
Do you think that would still apply? What you said about the Switch if it's on the phone? Like, why buy an Xbox if you can play it on the phone? Like, do you think it's still? Do you think it's bad?
People will still buy it.
The system.
Yeah.
But it's different from the Switch and the phone.
Yeah, because it's a whole different console.
Yeah, because do you think Nintendo Switch is a competitor to the Xbox?
If anything, if they make Halo playable on other things like your phone, that I don't think will hurt them because that will allow them to compete with the Switch because people are going to be like, oh, I don't need to buy a Switch. I could to play games in a portable way. I could just play Halo on my phone. So
okay. So that'll be a good thing, huh? Because that makes them rivals to the Switch in a way.
But I don't know much.
Wow, baby, you sound like you really know what you're talking about.
No.
She's my motivator. Like when I make a video, sometimes I just ask her, like, babe, what do you think about? No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. I should. Damn, you good. All right. So the whole thing of the story is don't put it on the Switch.
Yeah, don't put it to the Switch. You can make it playable in other formats, but
not the Switch. What about other games, like other games that are not Halo that Microsoft owns? You think they should put it on the Switch?
Yeah.
But
it's just Halo. That's what Xbox is known for. Is Halo, Gears of War, like other big exclusives.
I know Xbox is known for Halo and Gears, but now they own a lot more other studios. You don't think the other studios should also be in the same boat as Halo and Gears? Like treat them the same?
It just depends on how popular their games are.
Because like now they own studios that are just as big as Halo, or if not bigger. Because they bought other studios.
Well, what?
Like Skyrim. That was big. Like, cause it's big because you can buy it everywhere. You can buy on PlayStation, PC. You know, like not Switch. Because Switch doesn't really get a lot of third-party games. Because I think their architecture is different. It's harder. It's not as easy to develop like PC, and it's just not that powerful. Like they have the Doom game, the Doom Eternal, and it looks like crap on the Switch.
Well, I feel like those games might be different because the people that play games like Skyrim, they're already used to, like, for example, I played the first Skyrim, but I played it on my PlayStation. They expect for the following Skyrims to be on the PlayStation, so if you limit it to only the Xbox, it can actually hurt the sales.
But Sony does that all the time. Like they pay for content for limited time to be out the Xbox just so it could be on PlayStation. Like Spider-Man used to be on Xbox and now it's only on PlayStation. They do that all the time.
Yeah, and I think that hurt the sales. Well, I would think it would. I don't know. I haven't.
It will hurt the sales, of the game. Yeah, in a way it could.
Yeah, because like let's say you already played one Spider-Man on the Xbox and all of a sudden it's a PlayStation exclusive. If you can't afford to buy a PlayStation solely for the Spider-Man game, you're not gonna do it.
Mommy.
But then if they wouldn't have done that, then you would have just bought the new Spider-Man game for the Xbox you already own.
But it helps PlayStation, all right. We'll continue the story later on, babe, because Got our son right here. All right.
Mommy.